Good day, everyone. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we're gonna hit up a little Binding of Isaac. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I just got home from work myself, and now I feel like trying to get some work done in my favorite game. So I think we're going to try that whole Samson to Delirium thing again. This seems like an appropriate way to get things done. Oh, hey, this is a great room to start off with. Hey, ever want 50 enemies chasing you around at high speed? Not really. It doesn't seem like what I would, classify as a good time. Oh, well, that's happening. Peachy fucking keen! Okay, sir, you gotta stop chasing me. I don't know who told you this. I don't do autographs. I don't want any part of this. That's not true. If any of you see me in real life and actually, care, I don't mind signing something. Some sort of weird Isaac fan art. It's all good.
Tears.
Oh, Tears Up. That's gonna help. Like, that sounded a little sarcastic, so let me clarify. No, it really will be a help. An improvement to my tier delay is always a good thing. That's right, birds. If things stay on a positive pace like this, we'll be at delirium before you can say boombastic. Don't actually try that. There's no way I'll be to delirium by then unless I edit the video. I'm not gonna do that. Not because I think editing is too hard. No, I've got software. I just don't really want to. Don't judge, I just don't think it's necessarily the right thing to do right now. A lot of my videos are supposed to be just, simple gameplay videos. Let me guess, you're gonna split into two. Never mind, you're gonna split into one. Alright, well, unfortunately I've got, no money. Which means it's not a good chance I'm gonna get a blood bank on the next floor, thanks to the idea of no arcade. Soul Heart helps, trust me. Any chance I can get 5 cents to go to the next floor with would be great. Oh, this is a nice room. Hopefully the stone chest yields good results. And bomb bag, you know what? I'm okay with that. It may not be money, but more bombs, more consumables? Yes, please. No thanks. Well, that's even worse. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks. Trying to get to delirium, give me the worst item in the game. Awesome. Okay, so that's a bit hyperbolic. It is not the worst item in the game, but it is by no means going to help. We're gonna make an attempt to put it to some use, though. Alright, well, it's a good thing I got that soul heart. It at least saved me some damage. I do not like the idea of having halitosis. I really don't know how well I'm going to be able to put this to use. You remember my beams run and how well I used my orbital there. Emphasis on the quotation marks that I'm using. I'm sure you've got a pretty good idea that I'm probably not going to make good use of halitosis here. Also, what a janky-ass first boss. Are you serious? Alright, so not the greatest start in the world. Here's hoping we can pull it together and make something of this start on this floor. And Nevermind, I see you over there, Tinted Rock. Don't think you can escape my gaze. That'll protect Devil Deal prospects. See, normally how these episodes go is I go on and on about the game until I feel pretty comfortable in my run, or at least comfortable in the situation. Then I start talking about other things. And yes, I do have a topic in mind for today because some people just can't leave well enough alone. You can't have a good thing without someone wanting to ruin it. And naturally, it comes down to, oh, what's new, what's hot? You mean Super Smash Bros. Has a new update? Well, I'll be gosh darn. Let's see what we can do to spin that and make ourselves look like fucking heroes. Some of you may already know what's coming. For those of you that don't, stick with me, my story gets better. Scatter bombs. Nice, but I think we can do better. Eyeball tears. Again, nice, but I think we can do better. I'm gonna take it because it's a step towards Bookworm. Alright, well that didn't work as well as I would have liked. Ah, woven like a true tapestry. Yeah, I'll take it. I've got 2 soul hearts in front of it, I should be okay. Hey, you want to throw a bomb up here? You know, you're Wrath, aren't you? You like bombs. There we go. Alright, there's one free key. Hey, Wrath, over here. Over here. Nope, not in my face, asshole. Alright, well, I'm not going to turn down 1 free key. Would have been better if it were 2 free keys, and it would have been even better beyond that if I hadn't taken really stupid damage. Alright, so we're kind of banking on the boss item and the Devil Deal to make things a little bit better. There we go. Don't be afraid to use your bombs in combat, by the way. Sometimes it's the only way to save face when a room looks dangerous. Not a lot of room to run, enemies that like to charge your position. Target bomb! Bombs tend to be the great equalizer when things aren't going so well, so don't be afraid to use them in combat if you have to. It's obvious that you kind of want to save them for Tinted Rock's secret rooms, but hey, sometimes that's not an option. Alright, so let's drop a few bombs of my own. There we go, that was great. God, the poison from halitosis doesn't even last long enough for me to give a damn. Criminy. Oh, that's nice. That's useful. And what do we have here? Ooh, baby! Alright. The future is looking good. Or at the very least, sustainable. Don't feel it necessary to go back for that other red heart. Alright, 7 rate of fire, 5 damage, and run an XL floor, so... not a... Actually, no, it's a very good situation. It's very possible that an XL floor will go faster than a regular floor. Not 100% likely, mind you, but there's a good chance. 2 item rooms, and the trap room will be a mob trap room and not a boss trap room. So there's the potential for things to go well here. Potential. I'm not saying anything will. I'm just saying it'd be nice if it did. Right now, the run is looking good. I hope I don't have a ton of reason to complain later,
retro.
And even a retrovision pill can't get you down too far. Alright, so I started to talk about Smash earlier, so what exactly, well, I mean, it's awful, but maybe I'll at least get the console out of it. Maybe. Alright, so, it's been a well-known fact that not everything that comes out of Kotaku is not necessarily great journalism. We've known that for a while now. Frankly, Kotaku's journalism is kind of a meme in and of itself. And that was evidenced very clearly when an article came out talking about a disability slur in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate along with the Persona DLC. And my first reaction when I saw that was just to kind of shake my head and go, here we go with this bullshit again. Lo and behold, I was kind of right to think that. The article in and of itself, yes, I'm going to check the curse room. And go away. Well, if I didn't need to be Samson, I would definitely pick up Judas's Shadow. As is, all I really want. Fuck you, Small the Void. Alright. Alright, so HP is now a bit spottier, but I'd say for the most part we're still looking pretty good. And the more enemies we kill with this, the more chances we get at black hearts. So, nice. So more power to the Maw of the Void. Right, all you little mobs, bring it on. I have no problem with me. More bombs, that's good. Basic idea right now is always try to have Maw of the Void charged and ready to go. You never know when an enemy killed by it is going to produce a black heart. And it's just a good way to lead off rooms, because it's just so strong right now. Mom's Wig, alright. Alright, this is looking like a good run so far. Not quite Delirium worthy yet, but I'd be hard pressed to say that it's not a good run at least. Let's just grab one of these and go. Alright, so as I was saying, the article stated that there is a disability slur in the new Smash update, and I'm just kind of roll my eyes and go, what is this about? So you go to have a look at it, and I will link it in the description below because, oh baby, now we're starting to look more and more Delirium worthy. This is special. Bob's brain is not worth it. Kinda wish I still had that peripheral room from earlier. Oh hey, one of them did drop a black heart. Nice. Thread the needle, boys. Alright, so the actual content of the article stated that in one of the songs that came with this DLC Pack 1 for Joker and the Persona stages, there was a very particular lyric. I'll definitely take that. And it's one of those lyrics that, Google DeepMind is not happy it would not be happy about. But for sake of transparency, and because honestly I do think that Google DeepMind can be a little iffy at times, let's just go ahead and say that it was, I am somewhat concerned about my metrics, so let's just be nice about it. It It was a word that began with the letter R, okay? Anyone who's interested can go look at the article for themselves. I will link it in the description, don't worry. We'll go back for it, Dark Bum, don't worry. Okay, Maw of the Void is doing great work right now. Alright, well, outside of halitosis, everything is kind of coming together nicely here. And I would definitely get Black Candle if I got enough money. But, in order to make sure that I myself have the right information, the name of the song where they claim that this lyric exists is Wake Up, Get Out There. It's a remixed version. Apparently it was in the original Persona 5. What's in Smash is a remixed version, as oftentimes songs are when they come to Smash. Pause button, no thanks. I don't even have an orbital to use that with. It's just kind of a waste. And the lyric in question comes in at what I believe is a softer spoken part of the song. Now, when you go to look up the official lyrics, which they say that they did, but I mean, I honestly don't think they did any real journalism. And when I say they, I don't necessarily mean all of Kotaku, because, I mean, I for the most part have faith that Jason Schreier can do good journalism, but the lady that wrote the article, not a chance. That was awful. Oh, growth hormones, that's a speed upgrade as well. And a goat had to top it all off. I don't care if you like my singing or not. I enjoy what I do. This is assuming that anyone's going, God, I wish that badass would stop singing. But so the lyrics to the part where it's just, you know, talking throughout the song, and I would have to look this up, but let's be fair, this is a song that's done, at least that part is done more or less in English, and it's being done by a singer that traditionally does not know a lot of English. I mean, that part I think is fairly obvious. It's a Japanese song in a game produced by Japanese developers. The English is probably not all going to be perfect. That having been said, the job that they did is commendable. And I am never going to look down on someone for trying. So, lest anyone think I'm just being a jackass, I say, you know what? Good job to you guys for giving it an effort. I applaud you. You guys have done fine work. It's obviously Kotaku I question. And again, not all of Kotaku. What I'm questioning is the one who wrote the article, namely one Laura Kate Dale. Feel free to look her up if you want to. She's kind of a well-known liar, at least according to things that have been found on her social media. Smart. She also very clearly had... Oh, pardon me. She also very clearly has a bit of an agenda, as just about everything that she said that she talks about on her social media is all about trans rights. Which, don't get me wrong, I have no issue with I have no issue with equality and civil rights for everyone. But when you're turning something like that into a big deal when it doesn't need to be, especially when your job is supposed to be reporting on games, games journalism, supposedly that's what you do, maybe, worry about that more than decrying that there aren't enough rights for trans people when, honestly, there's no difference between the rights that they get and the rights that anyone else gets, and that's how it should work because that's what equality really is. Thank you. I appreciate your donation. Alright, I don't want that. I do want to see if Boss Rush will yield any fruit, so I need to hurry up and get back to the boss room, take down Mom, and then we can see if there is any good ripe fruit to be had out of Boss Rush. I could care less about the secret rooms right now. I am just more interested in what's coming up here. Oh, that was terrible. Wait. Well, the goal is delirium, so I'm taking the Polaroid. Hey, buddy, you want to give me a lump of coal? Of course you do. But that is more useful than Anarchist Cookbook. Oh wow, really? Could you spare it, guys? That's some good treasure right there. Moving on. Alright, well we've got 2 more Devil Deal chances. We've got 1 more boss item coming. As said, this run is definitely Hush-worthy, and I will be going to Hush. The ultimate goal, of course, being Delirium. And assuming that I beat Hush without too many issues, yeah, I'll probably try Delirium. It might be a more difficult fight than I would like, but you know what? I've never been the sort of person to turn down a challenge. But her article basically went out of its way to try to capitalize on the Smash Brothers update by saying that there is some naughty stuff in there and we should all be outraged. Because that's kind of what people like her do, is they just try to mass manufacture outrage. Because everyone needs to be angry at everything at all times, because that's now the way of the world, isn't it? Well, this might be a bit of a controversial opinion, but I'm tired of being angry at everything. There are things that are worth being angry at, sure, but I don't want to be angry at things just for the sake of being angry. Yeah, I'll try it. Cricket's body. Oh my goodness, this run just keeps getting better and better. Alright, I'm loving this. This is beautiful. Now all I need is Cricket's head, and not through the moon. That's not the right saying. That is a fun Malaphor, isn't it? Through the roof, over the moon, through the moon. Ha! I made up a Malaphor. Now, of all the Malaphors that I know, and to be fair, I don't know many aside from the one I just made up, I think my favorite one is still We'll Burn That Bridge When We Come to It. Whoa!
Telepills.
Alright. That was a surprise. Well, it's not a tears up pill, but maybe it'll be something good. Boom! Out of there! Alright, well, I didn't waste too much time, so... Alright, you ready to die now? Not anymore. Are you ready to die? Oh, hey, Dark Bomb. I almost forgot about you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. That's much appreciated. Take that. I mean, one spider isn't going to help much, but hey, at least it's positive. Could care less about a key. Alright, I'm pretty much at full health, so I don't really need to worry too much more about that. Oh my goodness, that was awful. Yeah, just walk into him, who cares? Alright, well, Demon Baby isn't too helpful, but the closer I get to that permanent Polaroid invincibility mark, the better off we'll be. Now, what I would really like is to score either cancer or the wafer. Luck upgrade never hurt anybody. And unless you have to walk over spikes to get it, and then yeah, it hurts like a mother. So, the parts that I find the most important about that article is when it was revealed that basically it was published before she got confirmation from anyone about what the song was actually about, leading me to believe that she in no way actually bothered to do any real journalism, didn't bother to ask questions, didn't bother to, do what a journalist would. No, she thought she heard what she wanted to hear, and then just published it. The hell with it. Like, hey, everyone should get outraged at this. Click on it. And if your whole business strategy is just manufacturing shit to get hate clicks, you failed. Now, you can argue that that's what Jason Schreier did with the article exposing BioWare's garbage development philosophy, but I would argue that that's actual journalism that he did. He actually sat down, interviewed people, asked questions. He did what a real journalist does to, get their job done. What this lady did was none of the above. Like, I'm honestly surprised that her higher-ups didn't stop and go, wait, you're doing what with this article? Lady, are you crazy? But that could be why Kotaku sold at such a cheap price from its previous owner to its newest one. Fact of the matter is, if you've got people like that on your staff, just writing clickbaity hate pieces like that, yeah, it's no wonder their original parent company didn't want anything to do with them. Sorry, but this era of calling journalism just writing shitty articles just for hate clicks, I'm sorry, but I hate it. I hate it. You're not delivering real information. You're seriously just appealing to the lowest common denominators. It's again this notion of make all the appeals for social justice. How is that journalism? How is that anything other than just pushing an agenda? I'm sorry, but I don't understand why people do things like this. I mean, I do, it's because they're literally pushing an agenda. Okay, well, this might be stupid, but I'm taking both. And like I said, I have no qualms fighting Delirium. Or not Delirium, Hush. Delirium is another question, but hey, it's gotta get done. Like I said, one of these two I have fun with. The other one I kind of stop and go, no, is that really something I ought to do? Alright. Well, those are both awful. Like I said, bombing these will often yield a crawl space. Let's see what they have for me. God, are you serious? Now, of the two, I would rather have that. Yeah. Midas's touch seems mighty good to me. I will definitely take BFFs. 2 of spades. Bomb you. And we'll donate the rest. Okay, well, everything except for 5 coins we'll donate then. Are you happy now, game? Alright. Let's not bother with trying to use Maw of the Void right now. We'll have plenty of opportunities to use that on Hush proper. Alright, boys, let's get her done. Why, yes, I did just channel Larry the Cable Guy. Why? I don't know. It seemed important at the time. Now, when he summons minions, that's a great time to use Maw of the Void. Wow, how did that hit? I mean, I saw it there, but I thought I was around it. I guess my hitbox is bigger than I gave it credit for. That's right, just keep firing the same direction every time. Good boy. I appreciate it when you act like an idiot. It means I don't have to try as hard. Oh, lasers from the sky! Oh no! Alright, Hush went down. Oh, and I guess I hadn't completed that. Sweet. Alright. Well, it's gonna be difficult going, but on to Delirium. Alright. So, the whole goal here is going to be to try to build up as much health as I can before the Delirium fight. Which begs the question, what's the smarter thing to do? Do as many rooms as possible before entering a boss room? Or do I just go for Delirium or do I just go for a boss room as soon as I see it? Right now, I'm leaning towards do as many rooms as I can before I go to a boss room. That could be dangerous. That was just plain stupid. Got ourselves a good run for clearing Delirium with. I just gotta make sure I go in there properly prepared. I can't even reach these guys. I am incapable of flying! Alright. So, as many rooms as I can before the boss. Can't carry two. Alright, so there's 3 boss rooms here. I have no idea which one of them could be Delirium, so let's leave those for later. Alright, I've got to be careful of exploding enemies, because there is no guarantee that I'm going to get black hearts from any of them, and if I just get blown the fuck up, then that's just making things slower. Over here, Dark Bum! And if I can't use Mob the Void effectively, the next best thing to do is just make sure I can take them out safely. Alright, that's a couple more boss rooms. It would be nice to get him to... Ooh, wait, Tinted Rock. Of course. Let me out! Thank you. I honestly feel that what that Smash Brothers piece was not... I've already pretty much said it. It was essentially manufacturing outrage for the sake of manufacturing outrage. It's just Smash Brothers is popular, that's what's on people's minds. So let's write this little clickbaity article to get people to look at it and further push my agenda. Lest you think that the extreme far left has it. Oh, now I can start exploring boss rooms. And if I find Delirium before I'm done with them, I can just peace out. Alright, cool. That was a good find. Yeah, we've been over how much I hate bloat. I am surprised I didn't take damage there. Well, now I can fly. I mean, neat. I wasn't expecting it, but neat. Whoa, okay, now I know where Delirium is. Alright, so let's just go check out the other bosses. 9 hearts isn't bad to fight Delirium on, so... Like I said, 11 hearts isn't bad to fight Delirium on. Alright, take 2 on that boss fight. That felt pretty good. Glitter bombs! Yeah, nice. Nice. Not thrilling, but nice. Yeah, let's not worry too much about you. Let's just take you out. BOGO bombs! God. Seriously, people. Spare some slightly better items. Going up against Delirium here. You're giving me the sort of items that I would do if I wanted to do my taxes. Because we all do our taxes with bombs, right? I mean, that's just how everyone does it, right? Right?
Guppy's tail. I just don't really think it's going to be that helpful.
That is, unless I find more Guppy pieces, then it'll be the shit. Conquest. Yeah, honestly, Laura Kate Dale, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self. Writing an article like that you admit you did not wait for anyone to get back to you on the results of. You just went ahead and wrote it. Who cares? Who cares? Truth be damned. This is my party.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
Like, did you ever stop to think that maybe that's the sort of practice that got Kotaku into the bad position it was in the first place? For all I know, probably still is. Look, the only good thing that's come out of Kotaku in the last little while is Jason Schreier. All the other quote-unquote journalists there, well, there's a reason why the company sold at a huge loss to its previous parent company. Alright, everybody. We ready for some delirium? Guess we better be. Here it goes. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is why I don't necessarily enjoy fighting Delirium, even though I do enjoy fighting Hush. See, I've actually got a bit of a thing with bullet hells. I used to play a lot of them. Games like Death Smiles and... How is it pronounced? Signmore or Cinemora? But, yeah, I love those games. I think they're actually pretty well put together games. Okay, well, I'm doing way more damage than before, so come on, Incubus, let's do this. Yeah, this is why you need to go into Delirium with everything you've got. Only certain runs can make it to Delirium, even if you're powerful. You know what it is? I just thought of this. It's, once again, a boss that specializes in sprays of random crap. There we go. That's Delirium down. And another great trinket. The fact of the matter is, I actually kind of forgot what I was talking about. I got so invested in sprays of random crap. I know I had kind of slightly moved on from the Smash Brothers article, which again, I'll link in the description below because it deserves to be read just for how horrible and filled with lies it is. They have since posted another article, but, saying that they were wrong. But why couldn't you take down the original article? Why couldn't you issue an actual apology? Like, it's seriously, they're just trying to get more traffic on an article that's just filled to the brim with things for people to get mad about. It's pathetic. But that's hiccups. Well, that's gonna be a lot of fun on my outro. Enough about that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had a good time getting to see me take down Delirium. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to my channel for more of that in the future. I do play other games, it's just lately I've been on a Binding of Isaac kick. Leave a like, leave a comment, that all helps the metrics, but the best thing you can do with this video is to share it with a friend. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.